Hello, I'm Antonio Mora, and this is the newsandnews.com Day in Brief. Today's top stories in 3 minutes. It's Wednesday, May 30th at about 6:30 p.m. The Roseanne show is still canceled, but the comedian tweeted all night, apologizing, defending herself, swearing she's not racist, and blaming the offensive tweet that got her fired on Ambien. Sanofi, the company that makes Ambien, retorted that racism is not a known side effect of the drug. But by Wednesday afternoon, after receiving some support, Roseanne started changing her tune, saying, quote, "You guys make me feel like fighting back." The White House lashed out against ABC, not to defend Roseanne, but to call the network hypocritical for firing her while allowing others to harshly attack Trump, calling him a white supremacist and a Nazi. In other news, Trey Gowdy, a senior House Republican, said the FBI acted properly in deploying an informant in its investigation of the Trump campaign, suggesting that when Trump finds out what happened, he'll be happy the FBI did its job and that the target was Russia, not Trump. Sarah Sanders responded saying there was still cause for concern about the FBI. Also, Trump reportedly asked Jeff Sessions to reverse his decision to recuse himself from the investigation into Russian meddling in the 2016 election. Special counsel Mueller is said to be looking into that and whether it was an attempt by Trump to obstruct the probe. The federal judge in the Michael Cohen case has told Stormy Daniels' lawyer, Michael Avenatti, that he needs to stop his, quote, publicity tour if he wants to be a part of the proceedings. Avenatti withdrew his petition to appear, although he could resubmit it. He seems to prefer appearing on TV than in court. Meanwhile, a de facto ceasefire seems to have taken hold between Israel and Gaza after a couple of days that have been described as the most significant exchange of hostilities since the 2014 war. And Secretary of State Mike Pompeo headed to New York to meet with Kim Jong-un's right-hand man. In our alternate universes segment, the great divide between liberal and conservative media, Roseanne dominated the conversation ad nauseum early in the day on CNN and MSNBC. They highlighted how Trump was slow to condemn her and on how he is at least partially to blame for the coarsening of our culture. Fox preferred to lead its shows with Israel, North Korea, and other stories, turning to Roseanne later and for far less time. They also gave voice to whataboutism, repeatedly raising how Bill Maher, Joy Behar, and Keith Olbermann have repeatedly said things that are very offensive about Trump with no consequences. Alternate universes indeed. Finally, from the How in the World Can That Happen file, check out a story in our human interest section about a man who convinced an awful lot of people, including major corporations, that he was a Saudi prince when he was really a poor street kid from Bogota. His fraud spanned decades. It's an incredible story. You can find that one and much more updated around the clock 7 days a week on newsandnews.com, where you'll also find all you need to know in one place. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the right of your screen just below this video. And please follow me on Twitter at @AMoraTV. I'll see you again tomorrow.